L.A.R. movement still moving and all that good stuff, right? Um, I was going to talk about something a little bit different, but I made a video about it earlier today. So now I'm going to get at the crux of a lot of these issues. What can you be honest with modern day women about? And the reason I got to make this live or video, whatever you want to call it, is because pretty much the answer is nothing. You know, and when we were at the point where you can't be honest with modern day women about anything, everything is a lie or a half truth or an omission or sugar coated or how can I put this, or a straw man argument, or placing blame on another individual that has nothing to do with it, or coming up with a scenario that a person who's wrong can be right in. We had it's bad, real bad, and people don't want to talk about that. People don't want to say that part. You know, people really don't want to get to that part. Let me scoot up a little bit. See, when it went from the twerking incident to the World Star incident, and to the responses to all of these things, the consensus is you can't be honest. You just can't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because nobody wants to be real. What's up, everyone? You know, oh man, I will work on that one. I will work on that one. So this is where we at. When people say, women are strong nowadays, you can't be strong if somebody can't be honest with you. You know, if you're gonna be strong living a lie, you're not strong. When people say they're trying to be the best versions of themselves, you can't be the best version of yourself if somebody can't be honest with you. You know, you can't even get constructive criticism. You can't be told you can't say you're wrong without having a caveat. This is a problem. So people can't be honest with you about nothing. So now creates a mental issue. Big mental issue, in my opinion. Because people defend you being out of line. People defend you being unrealistic. People defend you being arrogant. People defend you being narcissistic. So, can't be honest with you about anything. Life has got to teach you the lesson that you're not willing to learn through a conversation or through self-reflection. And that's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. And this, what's good, Gangster? This idea that every person has got to tell that you have to have a conversation with has to be perfect for you to listen. Can't be honest about that. See, this started from, a long time ago. Some years ago, they had an article that said for every 100 black women, there were like only 3 or 10 good black men. And I remember doing a video about that years ago. And the premise was all black women were good. Well, only 3 to 10 black men could measure up to all black women. Problem. Major problem. Because people believe this now. See, this constant shifting and moving the goalposts, You don't see anything wrong with that. I'm going to tell you the problem. So no matter what size you are, you're a 10 or a 9 or an 8. No matter how you look in the face, you're a 10 or a 9 or an 8. No matter how you look overall, how you're built, whether you're super skinny or BBW, you're a 10, you're a 9, you're an 8. So nobody can be honest with you. Can't be honest about that. If you need to lose a few pounds, nobody can be honest with that. If you're bad built, nobody can be honest about that. If you're not young anymore, people nobody can tell you you're not young anymore. Can't be honest about that. Oh, you're 40. You're old. Okay, you can't. Okay, 40's not old. 40's the new 20. The 40's the new 30. 50's the new 30. 50's the new 20. Whatever. 60's the new 30. Like this is getting out. This is out of hand. It's just really out of hand. Yeah, exactly. Leave him alone or work with him and deny. Exactly, Efron. And then people okay, that's fine. You got people believing, if one group of men don't like me because of how I carry myself, I can carry myself the exact same way and another group will. Okay, let's see how that works. Dad said, what's popping? You just can't be honest about anything because at the end of the day, you're not the cause of any of your problems. It's the media. It's your upbringing. It's, the failures of black men. But the irony about this is, if you're the most educated and you see yourselves as smart and killing it, then how quickly do you just turn around and blame somebody else for your faults? Not the ones that are placed upon you, but the ones that you can fix yourself. I can't go out in public and not cut up out in public because of the media, because of entertainment. I just can't do it. It's just something about not being able to conduct myself like a person in my age group that is just so counterproductive to me living my best life. What are we doing? Because these guys can't be honest with you about anything. I don't like you wearing weaves and wigs. Men like us with weaves and wigs. They like us. I don't like you with all this crazy hair color. Men like us. Okay, we can't be honest with you. What's up, real deal? Like, can't be honest with you. There's somebody that likes it. So you keep running to the somebody that likes it. The somebody that likes it. So if you keep running to the somebody that likes it and they like it, why are you complaining about the somebody that likes it? How come the somebody that likes all the things that most people don't like is so beneath you also? Because can't be honest with you. Dion, what's popping? Can't be honest with you about nothing. You want to go to school and get an education, and in the process you want to focus on your career, and then when you're at the end of your childbearing years and You don't know how to necessarily work in a relationship with a person. You just want to wake up one day and say, I'm ready now. And the world is supposed to just say, we've been waiting on you for the last 10, 15 years, even though you don't know you really don't know what you're doing compared to the guys that you're looking for. And what I mean by that is this. The guys who went to school and had an education, they spent time dating. They actually spent time interacting with the opposite sex. They didn't put their dating life on hold because they got a career. So they're more apt at actually giving a relationship a try, or working through it, or making mistakes and learning from their mistakes in their 20s. You just started in your some of y'all who own that kick are starting in your 30s, mid 30s, late 30s. Oh, I'm ready to be married and have kids now. We can't be honest with you that, for the people who want to start a family, a person in their 30s who are a rookie or a freshman at relationships is probably not the best option that a person's looking for. Can't be honest about that though. You'll catch. You'll catch because you went to college, you got an education, you weren't really focused on relationships with men. So even though you're inept at actually maintaining a relationship, you got to get with a guy that's going to help you work through the fact that you don't know what you're doing with a man. And and he should be grateful that he let you come into his life where he's got to figure out how to make sure you know how to get it together. I mean, can't be honest. Can't be honest with modern day women about nothing. You average thing. You can't tell average people they're average anymore. Okay, fine. You're not average. You are exceptional, just the way you are compared to everybody else. So if we put the most beautiful women in the world in the same room, and you're not one of the most beautiful women in the world, and you go in that room, you're on par with them too. You know, yeah, it's a new midlife crisis. You're average. It's all right. Forget it. You're not. You're not. You're a dime. He said, "Frame paper such a turtle. You're horrible for that. You're horrible for that." But this is where we're at. This is what's going on. We're at that point where we can't be real about anything. All y'all think y'all got the WAP. Most of y'all are trash in bed, just like most of us are trash in bed. But we can't be honest with y'all. Can't be honest that the sex is not really that great. The WAP isn't really that WAPy. That'll hurt your strong, magical feelings. And some of y'all, we don't want to say, you can't be honest with you about the fact that some of y'all have replaced actually being productive in a relationship. What's up, Moody? What's up, Sydney? With the idea that if I could bring sex to the table, that covers all bases. So you think a man in his 30s, 40s, 50s, he's just goo goo gaga, just sex, 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 sex. What's up, on? That's what you can't, guys can't be honest and say, look, at a certain point, sex is a moot point. Either we're gonna have it or we not. Either I'm with you or I'm not. Can't be honest. Can't be honest, about this building and growing and building legacies. Can't be honest with modern day women. Y'all want people to build legacies for their stepkids if they marry you. That's what y'all want. Because a lot of ladies got kids. But you don't want to say that. Guys are saying, look, I'm not trying to build a legacy for stepkids. You ain't gonna help me if I got kids and you got kids. You ain't gonna. What are you gonna do to make sure my kid that we don't have has a legacy that you actually put all the work into, or you did the heavy lifting too, heavy lifting too. Not many. Not many look at it like that. So you can't be honest with them. Can't be honest with them. Oh man, on A status, this is crazy, and it's gotten to the point where a lie is the norm. Okay, fine. All the men you've met, see, you can say, look, I'm attracted to. You can be young and say you like street dudes. You can be grown and say you like guys in the streets. D boy types. But then turn right around and say these guys are no good. Men are trash. Men are no good. People can't be honest with you. If you like bad boys in general, you're a bad girl. So this whole I like bad boys, and then I got bad boys were bad, and now men are trash type scenario. Can't be honest with y'all and say, listen, man, you brought that on yourself. Can't be honest about that. You can't be honest about that. The guys who were quote unquote good guys that you didn't want. Where all the good men at? You can't be honest with you and say all the good men got tired of waiting on you while you was with all those bad boys. You can't be honest about that. They moved on. Exactly. Trash or trash, trash. Like, can't be honest. And people want to play this game as if it's a big deal. Like, fine. And what's sad about it is I can't think of a male equivalent to the things that we're seeing women do at this high frequency. I can't think of a male equivalent to women twerking in multiple restaurants and getting told to stop. I can't think of a male equivalent where you got to tell black men who are in their 30s and up stop doing something childish in a public place, whether it's a classy establishment or a low class establishment. I can't, I can't think of a scenario where, what's up, Iman? I can't think of a scenario where you got guys saying, they want to date the worst type of female, and then that female gets killed. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody just moves on like nothing. Scratch the heck out of myself. I can't think of that. This is a problem. But you can't be honest and say, look, I don't see the guys going this far off the deep end like I see the girls do. You can't be honest about that. You can't say modern day women, when they blame men this, men that. They're talking about guys maybe 25 and under, by the way it looks. And the guys are talking about the dysfunction of women 26 and up. But can't be honest about that. Can't say, 26 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. You're seeing some really ridiculous behavior from people who are supposed to be adults. But you can't be honest about that. That's not That's not real. That's not true. What's up, Aunt? You know, exactly. Now we're at a point where if you really want to get women's attention, you lie to them publicly. You want to cheat on your man? You know why you want to cheat on your man? Because the man that you with is just not good enough for you, and that's the reason why you just cheat on him with another man. Okay. You know, you want to use a guy. The reason you're using this guy is because I don't know, women in 1956 got used by men, so you just, you're getting men back for the men in 1956, and who you did something to, it really it's inconsequential because he's just somebody who has to pay for the sins of somebody that he doesn't know and you don't know. Like, fine, I mean, we could go with that, right? You know, he said they don't know what. Yeah, man, it just doesn't make sense. Be kind of just don't make sense. But let's just roll with it. You know, if you're unsatisfied because you know this guy doesn't do everything to make you happy, and because he's not making you happy, he's a failure. He's a failure. Let's just fine. You have nothing to do when you get in relationships. You have nothing to do with how the relationship works. That is not your responsibility. You have no responsibility in a relationship to your partner, especially if he's a man. He's got all the responsibility to you. He owes you more than your family ever owed you. He's supposed to do more for you than your family ever did for you. He's supposed to be the man that nobody has ever been in your life or anybody in your family's life. And if he's not, he's a failure. And you can be, and even if you are subpar, you're only subpar because he's not making your life easy enough to that where you have to do absolutely nothing so you can have the time to figure out what you should be doing. Fine. Because this is what it is. This is what it is. You can't, you wanted to have your career and make money, you know, and have your house and have your car and be able to not depend on a man, but at the same time you want to be with a man who pays all the bills, and now you get to, have enough money to take care of yourself. Like, you don't need a man, but you got a man to take care of everything, but you don't really want to do anything for that man. And that doesn't sound bad to you. That sounds normal. That's a real man would do everything, would take care of me 100%, while I take care of him 0%. Okay, what's up, Emmanuel? While she takes care of him 0%. Okay, cool. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Guys don't like you because you're dark, or because you got 4C or 3C or 3B. You got 3 LGBTQ hair. I don't know. It has nothing to do, with you not being feminine. It has nothing to do with, in your mind, with you having a bad attitude. It has nothing to do with you being selfish and, inconsiderate. That has nothing to do with it. It's your hair color, your complexion, and your features. It can't be anything else. It can't be anything else. And he can't be honest and say, it's not your hair texture, it's not your complexion, it is not your features. You got issues. No, you can't be honest and say that. For all the people who swear that they need therapy, and other people, You swear you need therapy. If somebody tells you to go to therapy, you have a problem with them, but you know you need therapy. So people can't even be honest with you about you need some help without issue, without some type of, I don't even gonna call it backlash, but just pushback. This idea that, oh, you haven't built a society and a world and haven't built an economy and haven't built. Listen, don't lie. It's not about if somebody built an economy or built anything. You just don't want to get along with the opposite sex, no matter what goes on. What's up, Dollar Washer? It doesn't matter what goes on. You just don't want to get along. You don't want to cooperate. You don't want to do anything for a person. Man, Roger, thanks, fam. You know, you said most men have to act like no, but yeah, thanks. You just, as Roger would say, you're just not good people. Men can't say modern day women are not good people. Can't say that. That's it, that's not true. So you'll go out on a date with a guy that you don't like, and you'll have him spend a bunch of money knowing you don't like him, so you can go home and eat for a night or two, and you do it to another person, and another person, you do it to multiple people in a month's time, and you don't think anything's wrong with it. You don't think anything's wrong with, guys trying to date you and you know you're not interested, but you waste his time. You don't think anything's wrong with it. And if a guy said, you know what, since you wasting time, I'm moving on because you're a waste of time. Oh, he can't talk like that. When I get to this idea that you can't talk to people a certain way, as a black man, I've been talked to in a lot of different ways, or talked at in a lot of different ways by black women, and most see nothing wrong with that. See, can't be honest with modern day women and say you lie on guys, you cuss guys out, you accuse guys of things, you destroy guys' properties, you try to destroy guys' way to make a living, you know, you break up families, but you talk bad about fathers to their children, but oh my God, somebody cussed at you. My God, somebody cussed at you because you were out of pocket. MCG, what? Jay, I'm bugging. What's happening? You know, what's happening? That's what the problem is. You can tell a child that their father ain't ish. He cussed me out. That's not a big deal, huh? You, you know, what if you're the type, and the crazy part about it, you can't be honest with modern day women about nothing because women can't even be honest with modern day women. Oh, you can be a side chick, but you have some type of moral high ground. He shouldn't be cheating on his woman. You shouldn't be a side chick. You a side chick every month for a year, for 2 years. You a side chick. You're not trying to get in a relationship with a man. You enjoy being a side chick, but it's men's fault. Like you don't participate in being a side chick, and your girlfriend say, "Look, I don't like the way you moving. You can't tell me nothing." Okay. So even women can't be honest with women about, you know, doing stuff that's dead wrong. To be a side chick to a married man doesn't matter. Be the main chick to a racist man doesn't matter. Yeah, live off a side chick, and it's not. Hey, it's not a big deal. You know. Tell you what, you can be on OnlyFans, doing whatever you think is necessary. You supposed from celebrity to regular old, working class woman. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get on OnlyFans. I'm gonna bust it wide open. And if somebody finds out that I'm doing it on OnlyFans and they look at look at me as having some type of character issue, oh my God, they're wrong. You can't judge me. So you can't be honest about that. You can't be honest and say, look, you're gonna be judged because it seems like your character wavers in a bad direction. Oh, I found Jesus. You found Jesus. And 3 months later, you're on OnlyFans. Somebody could say, I don't think you found Jesus. You don't know about me and my God. Okay, no problem. No problem. Can't be honest. Can't be honest and say that doesn't look too godly to me. Can't be honest about that. But hey, whatever. Whatever. We're at a point where you can be an alcoholic or a drug addict. You got a problem. I ain't got a problem. The reason I'm drinking like this is because of men. The reason I'm doing these drugs is because of men. What's up, Abdur? You know, this is the reason why, the reason I'm out here uh, um, thotting it up is because of men. Like, really? This is what we're going to do. This is the lie we're going to tell now. This is the lie we're going to tell. It's a problem now. Not bad. It's a problem. Big problem. You know, as I talked to earlier about health, you know, you got diabetes, type 2. Your diet ain't going to cut it. You can't tell me that. I'm going to just, you overweight. You need to work out. No, I don't. All I need to do is drink a lot of this tummy tea. And all I need to do is put on a waist trainer and just walk around sweating and taking a dump all day. And I'm going to lose all the fat, the fat without working out. That's what we doing. Can't be honest and say, no, you're going to have to get off your butt. You know? Yeah, I get it, Abdul. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It don't make no sense. You can't be honest about nothing. Nothing. You could question, if a guy says something that you don't like, you question his sexuality while, there are a lot of undercover, on the down low, and up high women running around here. Nobody questions. Maybe they're such man haters because they're on the down low or up high. You know, you think they think somehow men are gonna be running around like white boys at Charlottesville talking about you will not replace us. Guys don't care like that. It's not that serious. You know, total recall, hilarious. So this is where we at with it. What do you what can you be honest with modern day women about? Absolutely nothing. They, mm, mm, mm. You going bald. The reason why you going bald is because you keep putting that weave and you keep dyeing your hair like that, and it's killing your hair and hair follicles. No, this is a protective style, and I'm switching it up, and my hair under here is very long, and all right, all right, you're gonna be just like those grandmothers in church. When I was a kid who wore all those church hats, the reason they wore them church hats because they was bald headed from all them perms and lies and all that other stuff tearing up their hair. What's up, Shane? That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. And if you say, yeah, exactly. That's a problem. That's a problem, Miller. That's a problem. Aubrey, what's happening? Yeah, boy, I'm stressed because the boyfriend, bald because the boyfriend stressed out. It's a problem. You know, do you want to, maybe you're not, you know, maybe you're just as unprepared for marriage and family as these men are for marriage and family. No, no, no. I'm prepared because I'm a woman. I'm inherently prepared. Okay. By your actions, you don't seem very prepared. Oh, what are you saying? You think I can't be a woman and a mother? All right, whatever. Can you be a wife? Well, all I got to do is say I do. That's all I got to do. That's all you got to do to be a wife is say I do. Get proposed to, say yes, and say I do. Okay. All right. You filing for divorce for irreconcilable differences, and nobody knows the real reason. And then people are saying, you know what? Maybe, you just wanted a wedding. You know, maybe you just wanted a wedding. Maybe you just wanted it to be about you for one day, and now when this is about family, you didn't sign up for that. That could be it, right? But people can't be honest with you because you can't be honest with yourself. You black men like Eurocentric women and Eurocentric features. So what I'm doing is I'm dyeing my hair blonde and putting on extra makeup to lighten myself and putting on filters and lightening my skin while I'm taking pictures because that's what you guys want. But then the guys in your life tell you you're beautiful the way you are. And they like you without the blonde color and the blonde weave and the change in colors. They like you for you. They don't want you with all that makeup. Exactly, Dollar Washer. But that's a problem. Can't be honest and say that. Because I don't believe you. You know what? You don't believe nobody. All you believe is, what you want to do. You believe that you could do whatever you want, however you want, and it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. There's no such thing as consequences. See, people can't be honest with you because they can't be honest with you about consequences. Consequences say, look, if you do these things, you're going to get this result. Oh, no, I'm not going to get that. I'm different. I'm a woman. You don't put that on me. Okay. All right. All right. So you can go around stealing, but you won't be looked at as a thief. No, not me. Okay. You can go around lying, but you won't be looked at as a liar. No, not me. Okay. You can go around being a gossiper, but a backbiter or whatever, but you won't be considered a gossiper or a backbiter. No, 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 not me. Interesting. So people can't be honest with you and say, yeah, you actually will be looked at as those things if you are those things. See, actions speak louder than words. What's up, Kendra? How you doing, lady? This becomes a problem when people can't be honest with you about your actions in society. So no, you can't be. Yeah, I was lying, but I'm not a liar. Yeah, I was cheating, but I'm not a cheater. Yeah, I was stealing, but I'm not a thief. You know, yeah, I was using people, but I'm not a user. Okay, my actions are that, but my heart, God know my heart. All right, you know what I'm saying? I was a bad mother to my kids, but I'm not a bad mother. I can't believe you said that I'm those things that I've shown to be. What? Oh wow, shame. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. But it becomes more and more of a problem because what happens when you come to the realization that I can't be honest with this person about anything? Then I don't want to talk to them. That's what happens. Nobody wants to talk to a person who you can't be honest with. I want somebody. I want somebody who's real. I want people to be real with me. No, you don't. No, you don't. You know, no, you don't. Because if somebody's real with you, it's offensive. Because when somebody's honest with you, it's offensive. When somebody isn't kissing your behind, it's offensive. You know, and then you get to this point where, people get turned on because they're out of pocket, but they just want to get checked by somebody. But see, checking a person who's out of pocket who gets turned on by being checked, when you're honest with them, like, you need to grow up, that's offensive. Nobody's playing this stupid game with you. What's up, Kid Gravity? That's offensive. Jana, what's popping? My bad. Red, what's happening? Everything is everything is offensive. Unless it's kissing your butt, it's offensive. Your kids can't be honest with you. Your parents can't be honest with you. Don't treat your boyfriend like that. Don't treat your husband like that. Don't treat your kids like that. Even your parents can't tell you that. Keyshawn, what's happening? Even your parents can't tell you that. But, because when people give a person an idea, and this is the sad thing, I pose this question, but why I said the answer is nothing is because ask modern day men and women, what can they be honest with modern day women about? And most people gonna say nothing. Nothing. Nothing of substance, at least. What's up, Cleveland? Nothing of substance. I can't be honest about your weight. I can't be honest about your looks. I can't be honest about your attitude. I can't be honest about your character. I can't be honest about anything. Do I look fat in this dress? Did I really go off on that person for no reason? Do you think I did that person wrong? LVZ, what's happening? Astronaut, what's up? Labs, what's happening? Is it keep it a buck? Oh, I'm trying, fam. This is crazy. That's why I'm wearing a hoodie. Come to death row. You know, y'all lying to yourself, lying to other people. Can't be real with you. Come to death row. But this is a problem. That's a shame, Labs. Like you just can't be honest. Humility. People can't even be humble. Yeah, it be all in the video. What's up, Marty? It's at that point. Can't even be real with COVID. Yeah, man. Yeah. Is this a bad look for me? Should I be going out having unprotected sex with random people? I want to have his baby, but do he want to have a baby with you? It don't matter. I want to have his baby, so that's all that matters. What you think about that? I'm gonna be bad with money, but I'm gonna find a man somewhere along the line that's gonna subsidize, me, because you know what? I just want to have fun and do my thing, and I promise you, I'm gonna meet one of these guys, and he gonna give me some money because of this. Maybe that's what. Am I prostituting myself by doing that? Can't be. You know what? Can't be honest. Can't be honest with you. Can't be honest with you. These men are flying, to outside of America to have sex with other women. But aren't y'all going to Jamaica and the Dominican Republic and Africa, and other spots in the Caribbean for sex tourism? Or Italy, in particular, Spain, France, to get dug out by a foreigner. But you you're not doing that, right? You're not flying across seas to get some foreign sausage, right? You're not doing. No, that's not what that was. I just had fun somewhere. You know, don't make no sense. You can't be honest. Can't be honest whatsoever. You know, about anything. Do you think it was a good idea to embarrass my child like that? But I'm their mother. They gonna always love me no matter what. Okay. All right. All right. It's funny how you got a wall up. You know, some people have this wall up for all the times they've been hurt in life, so they're protecting themselves. But you're not cognizant of the fact that maybe people have a wall up with you because they've been crossed by somebody like you also, so they're protecting themselves. And you show the same signs as the people who crossed them also, but doesn't that don't make sense because you're a woman. Like, women don't do anything to anybody. Women don't throw people under the bus. Women don't manipulate situations. Women would never, put a person in a bad spot. No, not a woman. Not these modern day women. No, oh my God. Women wouldn't say we're the most unprotected, disrespected, and then be on TV bent over, busting it wide open, disrespecting themselves. No, no, no. Women wouldn't do that. And women wouldn't. Other women would go, yeah, yeah, yeah. The women wouldn't do that. Guys don't. Mm-mm. You can't say, we march for you when you get shot and get killed by the police. When you dead, we care about you. So when we dead is when you care. What about when we're alive? Can't be honest and say you don't love these people you don't love these guys when they're alive. You can't say men are trash, which they've been saying for years, by the way. Trash is just a new one that they've been saying for years, but these ain't ish, that all the time. You can't say you've actually cursed yourself with your own mouth. You can't say that. Can't be honest and say, hey, you created these situations that you're in right now. You can't say that. You can't say that. But what is everybody supposed to be honest with you about? You know, you can't go to church, and the pastor can't be honest with modern day women. The pastor got to lie to you to get that collection money. So in essence, somebody who's supposed to be working for God, who's a beacon of truth, can't even be truthful with you in the house of the Lord because it ain't conducive. See, the truth ain't gonna get you collection money. Honesty ain't gonna get you that collection money. No, it's not. Honesty is not gonna get the congregation coming back week after week after week. No, it's not. So who can be honest with you? Who? Who? Because like I said, you can't even be honest with yourself. You can't. And me saying that you can't, it's sad that I say this, but you can't be honest with yourself. Women can't be honest with you. Men can't be honest with you. Your family can't be honest with you. Society can't be honest with you. And you're going to have a hard time proving me wrong by saying that. See, I'm pretty confident in standing on the fact that what I just said, you can't prove it wrong. At all. And don't say, somebody was honest with me in the 5th grade and that counts. Somebody was honest with me 10 years ago, and I was real with, and I took that, but you wasn't cool with them after that. It took you 10 years to learn that they was actually telling you the truth. So this is stupid. Highly dumb. But it's all a man's fault some way, shape, form, or fashion is how it's going to be played out in society. So at the end of the day, if you're going to live a lie, live your best life living a lie. You know what I'm saying? Be the best version of yourself living a lie. You know, be all you can be living a lie. Be strong and independent living a lie. Be a dime, an 8, 9, or 10 living a lie. Be fine and fit living a lie. Be financially independent living a lie. Cool, no problem. Be wife material living a lie. Be educated even though you was cheating going through school, living a lie. Go ahead, fine, no problem. Because can't nobody be honest with you about anything. It says can't be, and that's what it's going to be. That's what it is. And when people just say, you know, it is what it is, you know, cool. You on your own. When you on your own, you got it. Say you can, you know, you can handle the world on your own. You don't need nobody. Do that. Live that lie too. I'm a good mother, even though your kids don't like you, live that lie too. I did the best I could, live that lie too. You know, let me get to some, you know, these men abuse me verbally, live that lie too. See, people can't, that's why I brought up the talking. You know, it's funny how so many women have been saying they've been abused by men verbally and physically, but they got a history of cussing out men and hitting men and destroying men's stuff. That's not abusive to y'all. Can't nobody, can't nobody be honest with you and say you're an abusive person. You pick fights. You start arguments. It is what it is. So since can't nobody be honest with you, it's all good. It's all good. Live your dishonest life to the fullest. And I hope it works out for you. I'm going to lie to you from this point on. I'm going to tell you you're wonderful. You never did anything wrong. You're the best thing on the earth since sliced bread. God made you and you alone. You're the pinnacle of what a human being should be. All of your flaws are not flaws. A man calls every flaw that you have within your person. Okay? That's what it's going to be. You're morbidly obese by BMI standards, but you are super fine. You just fine with a shorter lifespan. That's what that is. That's all. You know, you got thick thighs and thick arteries, baby. Your arteries even got curves. No, no cap. I'm gonna lie to, hey, baby, listen. You great. You great. Your sex is the best sex ever. Your WAP could be dry as the Sahara. It's the wettest thing I had never had in my life. That's right. It's like ashy sandpaper. But it's the wettest ashy sandpaper I ever felt, baby. The wettest ashy sandpaper. That's right. That's right. You are so sexy. Just because the mirror don't say it, don't mean it ain't real. You know, we're going to get a circus mirror in there to make you look thinner and curvier. That's what we're going to do, baby, because the mirror don't understand what you really are. You know, that's what we're going to do. Your bank account say, you got $300. That's not what God said. God said you got abundance, everlasting life. The bank lied on your finances. That's what the bank did. Hallelujah. It's really, 3 million in there, but they don't know it yet. They just can't see it. Truth is, the bank don't know nothing about math. They have no idea. You getting your car repossessed? He not taking your car. Never did. How dare he? Just because you didn't make the payments. Oh, you walked on me in these shenanigans, Devontae. Not gonna, Let me be honest with you, baby. Just because you don't make payments on your car, don't mean they should take it. You know what's up, Savage? Just because you don't pay your light bill, don't mean your light should get cut off. That's right. We're gonna live in your reality. Just because you don't pay your water bill, don't mean they supposed to cut the water off. Just because you don't pay your rent, don't mean you supposed to get evicted. Not you. You're a woman. You're a mother. You special. That don't apply to you. Just because you work 40 hours a week, you should really get paid for 80 because you're so special to the company. Everybody needs you. They need to pay you extra for just being there. Yeah. That's what we on. That's what we on. You know? Just because your breath stink, it don't mean you need to brush your teeth. It means people need to means people nose got halitosis, not your mouth. That's what that means. Okay? That's what that means. Something wrong with their nose, not your mouth. Just because you date men one year, date women the next year, date men the next year, that don't mean you confused. No, it's not. You know what? You exploring all your options. And men and the women ain't good enough. You date black men, you date white men, you date Hispanic men, you date Asian men, and none of them are good enough for you. None of that works out. It's not you, it's them. It's them. You should get you a Samoan or a French guy, Australian, or that's still white, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get you a Brazilian. That's right. Exactly, man. If you don't get along with you, let me tell you something. If you don't get along with you, that's God's problem because God did something wrong. That's right. Because it ain't you. Even if you don't like you, it's somebody else's fault. So we're gonna be, since we're not gonna be honest, we're not gonna be honest. We can't be honest with you. We can't be honest with you. It's all good. It's no problems. It's no worries. It's no worries. So, I'm gonna get up out of here, and go cut up and act stupid somewhere else. Catch y'all next time. Peace.